What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be showing you two fights. It's kind of a Dustin Poirier showcase mixed with technical aggression, mixed with I just really didn't give a shite because the two people that I was fighting in this video really pissed me off. The first guy was using Khabib, right, so it's fine. Oh, by the way, this is a post-fight session, so I'm actually rewatching it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to do the whole video talking because I haven't talked in ages. But yeah, this guy, I was expecting him to wrestle, obviously. So the ping was a bit high. I think it was somewhere around 180 or something like that. You'll see at the start of the video. I think it was something like 180. It was quite high, and you'll notice it's jumping quite a bit already as he's making his transitions, right? So I said, oh, okay, fair enough. We got a Khabib who's gonna wrestle fuck basically. So I'm sitting here and I'm just like, oh, you know, I'm sitting back in the chair, I'm relaxing, I'm not really trying too hard. And then I realised that this Khabib was getting a little bit kind of like, wasn't getting spammy with it, like, but he was, you know, he was using Khabib the way you're supposed to use Khabib. He was getting a little bit like saucy with it, and you can kind of tell that's what he wanted to do. And as you guys can see here, I get up off the mat, we're back on the feet. So I started kind of thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to, you know, push some space off, and I figured, you know, obviously I have the better advantage on the feet using Dustin Poirier, and he has the Khabib, so he can kind of overwhelm me with pressure. And you see there, he makes a mistake, goes for a kick in boxing range, and he actually gets caught with a lead hook. And now I'm like, oh, okay, so he's not the best on the feet. I can kind of outstrike him on the feet, and he's kind of just moving forward, and he's looking for the takedown. But because the ping was so high, he gets a serious amount of takedowns on me. And he gets a little bit saucy here, you know. He lands his double knees and the trip, and I use the up kick. But this was if this wasn't, you know, kind of, it was frustrating in a way, because all he was doing was this. He would wait for it to kind of, you know, lag out, and he'd shoot, and I couldn't deny the takedowns. I was essentially fighting a losing battle from the get go, and I basically just had to man up. And right here, as a lot of people don't know about this, is I went right to push him up against the cage, so then I knew he was going to not be able to deny it. And I think I actually take him down here. I think I take him down. I do take him down. Yeah, in my backtrack. But yeah, it was an interesting fight. Like, you'll see as the fight goes on. You know, rounds 2, round 3, he gets a bit saucy, and then the other lad in the first fight, just Jesus Christ, you'll understand, because I hate people that do certain things in fights. It's as you can see there, he's kneeing the body off me, he's cracking me, he's dropping me, and at this point in the fight, I was like, oh my god, I don't have an answer for this kind of play. Like I'm used to this kind of play, but like when you have a play like that, so I got a bit saucy myself, and I got rocked for it. I figured, I don't think he's spamming, but I feel like he's kind of spamming me a tiny bit. But I wasn't sure, like, because I don't really consider that spam. But I was just kind of, maybe I was getting a bit frustrated. I was like, I just wanted space. I was like, just wait me for a second. Let me get me stamina up and let me think about what I want to do. And there you go. As you can see there, I pulled a beautiful uppercut, and I went full on Dustin Poirier. I just unleashed punch after punch, and then I gave him a little point. This is when I started to feel really comfortable, and this gave me more hope when the lag started kind of, you know, feeling a bit better, and my punches were coming off when they were supposed to. I started getting a little bit too comfortable, and he gets a few more takedowns, and, you know, blah blah blah. But we'll see how it goes. Like, you know, he goes for it again here, and it's a denial, but I think he actually gets it because of the stamina difference and Khabib's takedown rate. But he starts doing the stack guard, and I thought I was getting good time denials on the stack guards, because I knew that's what he was going to do to rain down shots. I knew he wanted stack guard, but I couldn't seem to time it. And as you guys can see here, that's the end of the round 1. So obviously that would be a 10-9 to him, or 10-8. Well, it would actually depend, wouldn't it? Because I did rock him, but he did knock me down. But I knocked him down. But he had more takedowns. But I was kicking the shit out of him on the feet. It's viewers' choice, really. However, normally the person who gets the first knockdown would take the round. As you guys can see here, I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to get to the center of the cage, and I wanted to put the pressure on him. So my thought process was, well, if he's pushing the way he's pushing to take me down, I'm going to start using a fundamental in MMA that's not used enough. It is now, but the jab. The jab is a great fundamental. I was popping the jab right in his face at the start of round 2. I wanted to push the action, because I knew that if I was pushing the action and forcing him back, he would have to fight off the back foot, and Khabib's not the strongest fighting off the back foot. And I knew Dusty now has some serious power going forward, so I was trying to use my plant shots. I just wanted to get space. And as you guys can see here, he's still going for it, and he's kind of paying the price now for it with his stamina. And there you go, boom, there's a knockdown. This is where I started to get very, very comfortable, to realise that if I was to push the pace, I would get this guy out of here. And I went for the takedown there. Now I didn't mean to. I did mean to. I wanted to stay in the ground, but I figured, you know what? I'm not going to take the mick. And as you guys can see there, 2 jabs, another jab, step out of range, and oh, the up kick just missed. You can thank Ace 33 for that, because he taught me that. You do a double jab, step back, come back in with another jab, step back. Normally the opponent will go for something, and then you can use your front kick. They'll be in range. So that's a very, very big shout out to Ace 33. I remember him teaching me that in spars, and that was a good tool in this fight. You'll notice that I did try to do in the next fight as well. But as you guys can see here, he's getting me down now again, and I'm kind of losing it a little bit because he's pushing me up against the fence. I was trying to circle off, wasn't having the greatest of success with it. And here he was punching me and I wasn't blocking. You're wondering, hey, why weren't you blocking? I was trying to get the instant transition. And as you guys can see here now, he's just looking to lay and pray. He's not really doing much. I guessed the right way on the denial very, very quickly. I got it. I got on top. And I didn't mind staying here because I was kind of figured our staminas are about even. And my submission defense has gotten a lot better. And then when I seen this, I felt blessed. I knew his stamina was going to take a hit there. Straight in the side control. Kind of wanted to stay here, but then at the same time I was like, I can't be arsed. And I went the wrong way and he unfortunately got up. Now, I don't believe that if I had went the right way, excuse me, he wouldn't have got up. But yeah, we're doing good. The fight's going fine. It's kind of back and forth now. The second round's a lot more closer. And there you go. Do you see that? The jab, uppercut, hook. I took read of that. And I think it's this one, you'll see why. And there he goes again with the takedown. At this point, I'm kind of like, Jesus Christ. So even with low stamina, both of us, he's going to instantly get these takedowns. I need to do something to win this fight, which would be put him out cold. And you'll start seeing here, stack guard again. And this was what he was looking for on the ground. He just wanted to stack guard. He lets me up, which what shocked me, because he could have transitioned to half guard, and he didn't. So you guys will see here, look, here comes the dirty, oh, the lovely dirty. I was trying to slip that, but I couldn't because of the bleeding lag. And he goes for it again, and he gets it. So he got really dairy with it there. He got very, very dairy queen, very saucy with those knees and the elbows, and I threw my own back because I was like, well, if they're good enough to throw them, I'm going to throw it, you know what I mean? And as you guys can see here, I'm in crucifix. I'm in a really bad way, and he has no stamina to continue on the fight. So we go to the end of the second round. I'm 2 rounds down now, I believe, because the way that the fight is going, I would think I'm 2 rounds down, which was what my mindset going into this was. And I was like, I am not losing to this geezer for any means necessary. Excuse me, guys. I was just like, I'm not losing to this lad. So you'll notice straight away, I pushed on him. Like, I didn't even care about my stamina. I was like, if you're going to put me out, you're putting me out all the way. And that's the end of it. And there's a beautiful slip hook, as I knew the uppercut was coming. And now I could have stayed down here. I knew I needed to finish. And I knew his head was blinking. And I did the Diaz point. And the reason why I started pointing at him, it wasn't because I was being cocky or I thought I was winning the fight. It's because when you point at someone for catching them good, they come back so aggressive. And I honestly just wanted him to open up a tiny bit. And I knew if I had a point at him, he was going to come back aggressive. And that was the only way about it. It was just to simply make him come at me now. It was like, okay, let's just stand here and trade. Because if you point at someone, they're not going to shoot for a takedown. And I don't think he actually shoots for another one because of it. And I kind of started to get my rhythm here a lot. See, you'll see it there again. He's making mistakes now, you see, right? He's making these little mistakes. And now it allows me to freely go. And Khabib's chin is good. But, oh, baby! That was beautiful. That was the lead overcut. What? Boys, listen, we're going to get into the second fight. Alright, and transition. Hello. Really crappy transition, I know. I'm still working it out. But second fight, Dustin Poirier, Tony Ferguson. Now you think, right? Great fight. See, it's a great matchup for both lads. You know, not anymore for Tony, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. So I'm getting now. This fight was directly after the last lad with his cheese. Alright, so I was already in a really bad mood for some reason, because I would consider those knees and elbows a bit of cheese, even though you only do 3 or 4. So here we go. I was like, okay, I'm going to have a really good fight against the Tony Ferguson. I'm looking forward to this. Extend the glove. My man extends the gloves. He tries to kick me in the gut. Poor him. I caught him. Throw him on his arse. And I was like, do you know what? I'm not fucking doing this 2 fights in a row. I'm not having these, you know what's, treat me like this. So I just went full on ridiculous mode, because I was not having it. I was not having another bloke disrespect me like that on a fucking game. I was like, I'm not having it. I'm not going to do it. And look at the forward elbow piece. And I was like, I swear to God, I'm block breaking you. And the beautiful uppercut. Now, he wasn't as good as the next guy, but he was. And to be fair to him now, I think he throws forward elbows again. And I threw a few elbows as well. But there's my elbow. But yeah, this fight wasn't obviously as long as the last one. But it was there you go again. Look at the power differences there. I'd say he regrets it now. And this one I do point. Yeah, I was like, I was like, fuck you. Basically, like, kind of. At this stage, I did not care. You'll even see, I do not play like this. I do not throw those many shots, that many combinations, nothing. I'm very conservative. Like, I work your body, I break you down over the fight. I just did not care. That was a nice backhand, to be fair. But the lead hook puts him down again. The combos are flowing smoothly. He's getting a bit nervous now. The head health is just about gone. Like, and we're not even 3 minutes into the fight. The head health is gone. It's a bad fight for Ferguson. And then I started getting really saucy. I started getting my little slips in. Started getting sweet with it. And then there's the jab. And I was trying to do the combination that Ace told me about again. Was the jab, step back, and you'll see I go for it here at some stage. I think it's somewhere here. It's here. Yeah, he wasn't in range. But yeah. And I tried it again. I didn't know he was going to circle off. I kind of copped on he wanted to center the cage. I was like, he wants a center. Too bad, because I want to. Yeah. I did the little no. This was just to piss him off. And then, boom. Beautiful. Clean that second fight was. It was a good fight. That second fight was clean down, man. That was. I enjoyed that second fight. Mostly because I didn't have to endure 3 rounds of pure shite. Right, guys, with that, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Notification bell. Big like. Thank you, guys. And I will see you in the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest.